Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I just wanted to quickly do a little guide to creating a sort of old-fashioned jewelry box, but also to display any sort of memorabilia, crystals, or anything that you have. I mean, some people have elastic band collections, whatever it may be. You can use this sort of box, which I have linked in the description below. But as you can see, this box comes with two compartments. The first I've used for pen and ink. The second I will be using to store these bracelets. And the main section of this will be filled with crystals. And then the bracelets will be placed in this compartment. That's the sort of thought that I'm having. So I'm going to begin by filling this with pearls. As you can see, it looks quite pretty. I will take a picture at the end to show you the sort of end effect, but let's slot that into the box. Okay, perfect, that's in. As crystal is harder than glass, we must protect it. I mean, protect it as much as we can, of course. You never know, it could scratch, but that's, that's up to fate. But what I first want to do actually is place these wish bottles at the side of the container. I think it'll look quite nice from the side if anyone was to look. One of the lids or the corks of my wish bottles has broken, but I will just move it up. I don't think they're wide enough to fill the entire length, but that's okay. I'm sure they will do their job. Let's begin with the sort of what I like to call the graveyard, as is the same as this. As you can see, I do have 2 bags of chips, but unfortunately I don't think it's enough to cover this to the level that I require to fill this entire thing, which is why I'm going to be using marbles and other such effects to help fill out the bottom of the jar, as to leave more space for the goodies at the top. Okay, so I'm placing in these coasters. They're quite small, but I do like them. They're agate. I think every single one of them is agate. A few of them are bleached, oh sorry, coloured, but dyed. I can't get my words correct today, but what can we do? That's the way of the crystal world, I suppose. I do want them to sit though. Okay, that's as good as it's going to get, really. The thing is, because everything, well, what we'd hope is because everything is beautiful in the box, it means that we're going to get a beautiful result. That isn't always the case, but I'm going to try that today. Let's put in the cloud over here. Why don't we? Okay, so I've got quite a lot of loose crystal. I'm going to call it memorabilia because I've had it for a very long time. And I've got a few larger rocks. I'm going to just use these to fill out things. Although before I do that, let's get the marbles in. Marbles are important here. They're just filler, like I said before, they'll add to the graveyard, but I do want to get these sort of yellow ones and blue ones in the middle. I've got quite a few large crystals. I want to use this at the top, so I'm going to leave the amethyst for a while and then really concentrate on everything else. But like I said, I've got quite a few smaller crystal stones, and I'm going to be using those next. Just to fill out the spaces a little bit more. There's a nice piece of rose quartz, I believe. Let's fill this with loose crystals and see what it looks like. If we do need more crystals, we need more crystals, you know. But the green crystal actually is adventurite. So if you do like a little bit, do get hands on it. The cloud in this corner that I placed was actually a floral agate. It just means it's like an impure agate. It comes out as flowers. As you can see, it's filling up quite nicely, but I do require more of these to really be able to, dig these mushrooms within. Oopsie. Let's try to cover everything as evenly as possible. Regardless, it looks good. I'm happy with how it's looking so far. I've kept quite a few little goodies for the top, but I'm just spacing these out evenly as to ensure that I get a nice spread. Okay, so I do like the amethyst, so I'm going to put that there. Let's have it facing towards us, the point. I've got a little Bulbasaur, although my hands are really black right now. There must be something in here that's inky. Okay, so I'm going to put the Bulbasaur in, put in the skulls, so there's one for the front, although I kind of like the idea of the darker skull going here. And then maybe a green skull at the back, but it could still be facing us. I always intended for this to face us. I think the Bulbasaur needs to face away from the edge, but I want to put my grandfather's ring there, followed by my father's ring. Let's have that face us this way. Let's put my sister's ring, the one that she gave me as a little gift, over here. And then my niece's ring. That was also a little cute gift that she gave me. Now, let's do the side compartment. Okay, so I've got quite a lot of stuff that I can place within the sort of the garbage or the graveyard section, but I'm thinking I'm going to begin this by placing the big marble in the middle, and I think I can layer things around. But most of my bracelets are dark in colour, so I'm going to have to keep that in mind. And yeah, let's begin. So anything that I don't use, anything that I don't like, that I just have, I will place at the bottom, but I also need to keep in mind that, I only have very specific colours. So that's a broken bracelet. This chain I got around almost 20 years ago. Okay, maybe 18 years. I am aging myself here. A silver chain. I got a pendant recently from a friend. I might place this one at the bottom because it's blue and it has quite a lot of colour. Let's do a quick redo of that. So black, hematite, not black, but more gold, silver. There's too much darkness over here. Let's do black again. Okay, so we've got a final 3. We can do a silver, followed by another turquoise, which was given by my friend Nina. Let's do the sort of brown with that, and do a green. Okay, that's perfect. It's filled up, and then I found this today. It's just some costume jewellery. Makes this look timeless. So I do need to show all the beads. There we go. Perfect. And that is the box complete. What I'm going to do now is I will take a picture for you guys so you can see what it looks like. But essentially it looks very pretty. When it comes together, it looks very nice, looks very pretty. And it also gives you something to use for those crystals. Or somewhere to store them anyways. But yes, that is the video. I just wanted to quickly thank you for watching it till the end. I'll put on a few photos right here. But please share, subscribe, and if you have any cool ideas of your own, let me know. But yes, that's the video. Thank you.